Hello everyone, this is a video on how to have the plagiarism checker on an assignment and also a rubric attached to it. So there's a slight problem with Canvas where you can't have a rubric and a plagiarism checker or external tool attached to an assignment at the same time, but there is a workaround. It just requires a specific order of operations. So I'm going to show that now with some explanation for how it looks one way or the other. So when you have a regular assignment created, this is just a student is going to turn in a file assignment. Once you click on this assignment, you'll see this add rubric box down here. So, if your department head has a rubric that they want you to use or something, you could just find a rubric if it's been shared with you, or you can go ahead and create that rubric down here. And, that's for another time on how to do that. So, going back to an assignment, if you see this midterm paper, a lot of people, apply a plagiarism checker to their midterms and final drafts. So they want to use the plagiarism checker, which is now called Veracite. Previously, it was Turnitin, I believe. So it looks a little different. A student clicks here to submit their work, and it runs it through. You'll see, though, that there's no add rubric option. So how do we get that rubric attached to this assignment with a plagiarism checker? So the specific order of operations is you'll want to come back in here. We're going to create a new assignment. We'll call it midterm paper, plagiarism checker, and rubric. Great. We'll say it is due Saturday, and we will say it is worth 5 points. Cool. Click Save and Publish. So this is just the regular run-of-the-mill assignment like paper 1 now. When we go and click on it, we'll have this ability to add a rubric just like we did before. So we'll do that. I don't have to make any sort of fancy rubric, but you can add as many criteria or ratings and point total that you like. One thing you'll want to make sure you do click, though, is use this rubric for assignment grading. So this will make sure that when you bring up the assignment for grading in SpeedGrader, that you can then just click on those different rating criterias and it will total the points for you. Let's go ahead and click that. Awesome. So now we have a rubric, a 5-point rubric attached to midterm paper, plagiarism checker, and rubric. But we don't have the plagiarism checker. We just have the rubric attached to it. So to get the plagiarism checker, we need to click on Edit. Come down here. We currently have it set to no submission, and we are going to want to set it to external tool. So Veracite is the external tool. Come down here, select Veracite, hit select. Come down here, save those changes. So you can see that the Veracite has been added to this assignment. When a student goes to submit their paper, they'll click right here to submit it, and it will be run through the plagiarism checker. But you'll see down at the bottom, there still is no plus rubric down here. But where you will see the rubric, and you'll be able to use it to grade your students' work, is when you go to the SpeedGrader. You can click View Rubric here. So if you would have not done it in that specific order, this rubric would have never shown up because it wouldn't even have allowed you to add a rubric. So the order of operations matter. So you need to create an assignment, make a rubric for it, or assign a rubric to it. Then you need to switch the submission type to external tool, select Veracite.